all these Harappan civilization settlements, they have grown along the river banks. Because these settlements were essentially agrarian societies, so they needed floodplains for agriculture. What you see today in the present day Haryana, through Rajasthan, up to the Rann of Kutch, they were also grown along the river bank of the buried channel of the Saraswati. And these settlements are far more in number than was considered earlier. So therefore, many archaeologists and Indologists are inclined to tell these civilizations as Indus Saraswati civilization rather than only Indus Valley civilization.
वेदों में ये मेंशन है इस महान नदी के आसपास जो सभ्यताएं थीं वो इससे कैसे इफेक्ट हो रही थीं।
Rigveda describes that her waves were so high, like they were looking like peaks of mountains. And then she disturbed the habitation. In the sea, the habitation is described in X-like mark, that is 4 roads meet. It is called Chatushpata in Veda. Chatushpata means where the civilization existed and where the 4 roads meet. And the waves flowed that high, that forcefully on Chatushpata, and the habitation got destroyed.
तो इंडस सील भी इशारा कर रही है एक बड़ी वेव वाली नदी की तरफ, और ऋग्वेद में भी सरस्वती को शांति से बहने की रिक्वेस्ट करने वाले सूक्ता है। लेकिन नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया की सिविलाइजेशन जिस नदी के किनारे बसती थी, मुझे उसके सबूत ढूंढने। क्या वो वाकई हिमालय से निकलने वाली सरस्वती थी? और अगर ये सरस्वती थी तो ये प्रूव करना पड़ेगा कि ये 4-5 हजार साल पुरानी नदी।
A consortium of scientists from United States, UK and some other countries had actually tried to probe the course of the ancient river Saraswati. What they did, they started drilling along the paleo channels which are buried today from Pakistan through India.
The most surprising thing they discovered is that these paleo channel has remnants of glacial bone sediments. That means these paleo channels were receiving waters from the glaciated higher Himalayas.
इन साइंटिस्ट ने पाया ग्लेशियर से पानी लेने वाली ये माइटी रिवर जो 5000 साल पहले से यहां बह रही थी, वो आज से करीब 3000 साल पहले तक बहती रही, लेकिन उसके बाद वो पूरी तरह से सूख गई। तो आगे हुआ यूं, साइंटिस्ट ने रिवर चैनल्स में मौजूद सैंड ग्रेन्स की डेटिंग की। उसने भी इन रिवर चैनल्स को 5000 साल पहले से जोड़ा।
So this was one of the very solid evidence which suggests that the river was really active and present during the Harappan time. In fact, this was a path-breaking finding of this consortium of scientists.
साइंटिस्ट की ये जो पाथ ब्रेकिंग फाइंडिंग है, ये रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकिंग हो सकती थी अगर वो मुझे अपनी टीम में ले लेते। एक्चुअली उन्होंने मुझे कॉल किया था, पर मैंने अपना फोन नंबर चेंज कर लिया ना मुझे कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पाए। बट अब डिस्कवरी का कॉल आया तो अब मैं काम पे लग गया हूं। देखिए, अब ये तो पता चल गया कि ये माइटी रिवर हरप्पन टाइम के दौरान की ही है। वेल, मतलब उस सिविलाइजेशन के लोगों की जिंदगी पर भी इस विशाल नदी का इंपैक्ट रहा हो। इसके लिए हम पहुंचे वन ऑफ हरप्पा's मोस्ट मैग्निफिसेंट सिटीज, धोलावीरा।
Dholavira was built around the river Manhar and Mansar. If you go to the Pakistan, they were built along the Indus Valley civilization. And if you come to the Indian part, the Nara, Hakra, Ghaghrakra, Saraswati river channel, on either side of these, you will find enormous number of settlements. Likewise, many of the Mesopotamia's artifacts are also found in Dholavira and many other Harappan settlements. So that only indicates that there was a very strong trade and material exchanges between these cities. And that could only happen if there was a definitive trade route. For example, the river routes.
तो क्या ये रिवर सरस्वती थी जो धोलावीरा को हरप्पा और मोहनजोदारो और दूसरे सिविलाइजेशन से कनेक्ट करती थी? धोलावीरा के अलावा एक्सपर्ट्स को इस माइटी रिवर बैंक्स की कुछ और साइट्स पे और भी इंटरेस्टिंग सबूत मिले, जैसे राजस्थान के अनूपगढ़ में।
So we started looking for further evidences. This took us to the district town of Hanumangarh, the township of Anupgarh, and all these places, which is situated on the bank of the present Ghaggar and the paleochannels associated with it. We found that wherever there are bore wells, wherever there are dug wells, and people dug probably for 10 meters, you will keep on finding beautiful fine greyish micaceous sand which cannot be part of the present day Ghaggar system.
एक मिनट जब घग्गर सिस्टम ही उस एंशिएंट माइटी रिवर का चैनल है तो फिर तो हमें और सबूत नहीं चाहिए ना, फिर तो प्रॉब्लम हेंस प्रूव्ड हो जाती है, राइट? यही सरस्वती है.
So Ghaggar is a rain-fed river, it carries clay. So it really can't carry this kind of sand. So buried 10 meters below the Ghaggar mud is a thick deposition of white, greyish, micaceous sand. How old these sands are? The youngest age we found for this sand was around 4,500 years. So we tried doing geochemical analysis of this sand, and what was surprising and remarkable is that the river, which